Good evening and welcome back to VATV. As you know, VATV is co-produced by VATV, and we hope to promote better understanding between the Vietnamese American community in Dorchester and then our friends at large. We often share with you either issues or events that are happening around Dorchester. Our show is on Comcast on Channel 9 or ASEAN 15 live every Wednesday evening from 7:30 to 8 p.m. You can also watch us if you missed on Wednesday evening on Sunday at 5 p.m., Monday at 1 p.m., and Tuesday at 11 a.m. You can also call in and share with us your thoughts and comments. The phone number is 617-708-3290. This evening, we will have a very unique, special show that we never done before. Often, we don't associate Dorchester with art or art gallery. When we think of art, we would think of it taking place in places like Newberry Street, Beacon Hills, or some other more so-called upscale neighborhood. But believe it or not, we do have a lot of art, a lot of good art, a lot of good artists, as well as a gallery owner in Dorchester. This evening, we are very fortunate to have Valerie Owen, owner of Hancock 309 Gallery, and Mr. Mariko Canto, the manager of a very exciting show, and she will tell us more about it. Yeah. Mariko and Valerie, welcome to VATV.
Yeah. We're very honored. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me start with you first, if you don't mind.
Okay.
What is Hancock 309 Gallery?
Well, this is our third year, and we've been very fortunate. The artists have been so generous to come to our gallery and to show their beautiful work and encourage the community overall to come out and see art and to enjoy their neighbors and to enjoy art and to think beyond, your everyday life. I think a lot of times when you look at a piece of art, you can kind of place yourself there or you reflect your ideas. A lot of the work that we show has social value to it. Sometimes we deal with some problems, sometimes we have happiness, sometimes we have just beautiful paintings that, you can just, see a beautiful flower or something like that. I think the most important thing is that we bring a lot of people from outside of Dorchester into the community to see the shows, and that's great for the restaurants, it's great for the neighborhood, and a lot of times when you look at the news, you only see bad things about Dorchester. And people are afraid to come. A lot of times, they'll say, well, my car going to get broken into, what's going to happen? And they come there and they say, wow, the streets are clean, the people are nice, it's fun. Like, the housing value is great. Like, the restaurants are fantastic, the people are so friendly. And that, excites me so much because I've been doing business in Dorchester for over 30 years, and I spent a good part of my childhood growing up there. So to welcome people into the neighborhood and to erase any of the fears they have to enjoy our neighborhood is the best thing that I could possibly do.
It's wonderful. As you know, VATV is a community development corporation, and one of our goals is to help make few corners in Dorchester become a destination for cultural, for business.
Well, I have something to tell you. Did you know that our building had the first Vietnamese market?
I didn't know that.
Dong Phuong Market was the first Vietnamame market in Dorchester.
Wonderful. And that maybe 30 years ago.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, a long time ago. Long time ago.
You mentioned that art at Hancock 309 Galleries also have social value.
Yes, absolutely.
And I Google, there's a very catchy title for an upcoming show, Tsunami, Sandy, and Deep Water, or Deep Horizon Water.
Deep Water Horizon.
Deep Water Horizon,
yes. It's a long title.
It's a long title, but very, very interesting. It raised question in people's mind, what is that? Mariko, can you share with us what it is?
The titles are the title of each of the work
artwork by Camila Chavez Cortez.
Yeah.
And her work inspired me to put on this event together. And it's an art auction to benefit tsunami orphans in Japan. And it's been 2 years, it's been a long time, and people have been moving on to new things, but the orphans still need our help. So I put this event together to help them out.
When is the exhibition?
The exhibition
event?
has already started. It started on February 16th, and it runs to March 23rd. A couple of events have already passed, but the big event is this coming Saturday. It's an art auction event. Yeah. That's the time when we're trying to raise funds for helping the kids in Japan.
Yeah, that's very exciting. So this Saturday, there will be an art auction event. If I go there, what do I expect to see? Of course I'm coming.
Yes.
Yeah. Not only I'm coming, but I will also bring a couple of Vietnamese artists.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
So if I go there, what do I expect to see happen?
Well, you will see 54 artworks
54
by
artworks.
10 artists.
Yeah.
48 of them are up for auction. And they're all beautiful art. And if you go to tsunamiartauction.blogspot.com, you can see all the arts, and you can learn about the 10 artists that have participated and contributed, their talents for this. So hope you can come.
I think it's very hard to imagine what it is. I think we do have some image, a video clip.
Okay.
If our friends could put it up on the screen, and I think we can see. I think it's wonderful. I've seen it. It's just so. This is art, but it's touch your heart.
Yeah.
And here they are. They are on the screen. And maybe you can explain or give it some comment here. Who is the artist?
You've seen the works by Mihoko Hakata, and she has donated 22 pieces. So nearly half of the artworks that are exhibited are hers. She's known for her super positive energy. I call her like relax and feel good artist because that's her motto. And so it's very positive. What happened to Japan was tragic, and it was very traumatic to people who survived, especially the orphans who are helpless. People are trying to get back on their feet and try to get a job and all that, but these the orphans still need education. So the money goes to the scholarship fund to help them out. They lost their parents, their grandparents, their friends, their schools, playground, the entire town, the whole coast, northern coast of Japan is flat, swept away. It's all gone. So hopefully, we can send them not just money or monetary, material things, but to let them know that after 2 years, we still care.
Valerie, if we could get back to you. Mariko mentioned that there will be 48, 49 pieces
about 50.
Art, or 50. The gallery must be big.
It's about 1,400 square feet, and we have a lot of different walls. There's little sections and little nooks and crannies. And, you do the best you can to get everything in and to complement it. A lot of times when you have shows, that have like a lot of different artists, it's somewhat of a challenge to hang it, but it's fun. I think of it like a musical, and I like to have everything like singing to each other. It sounds kind of crazy, but I really like the way the show looks and how it came out, and it's fun. It's just nice to have people come in and experience. And just watching people look at it and just listening to the way they talk to each other and how they express how they feel. It makes you feel good. It's a very positive experience.
Certainly, yeah. But how did you get into art? How did you open a very wonderful gallery right in Dorchester?
It's so crazy. It started, my interest in art was from a very young girl, and I spent a good portion of my life in dancing school. I always liked to draw. I wanted to go to art school, but I was kind of like forced into the business world at a young age. And it was good, though. I mean, my kids, they exhibited a lot of interest in art, and they're both very, very talented. And a lot of their friends went to art school. And I was seeing these magnificently talented young people graduating from art school and never showing their work. I mean, some of the work from the first shows, I literally pulled the work out of the girls' basement, and it was dusty. And I was like, you are so incredibly talented, your work is so fantastic. You know, but the reason the gallery started, these are kind of like two stories that are intertwining. We had some vacancies in the property, and we were having a difficult time renting them out. And I just got to the point of, like, after 6 months of being so frustrated, not being able to find, tenants for the spaces, I just said, I'm going to open an art gallery. And everybody thought I was crazy. I mean, my friends, they really, like, what do you know about art galleries? But, my kids were very much involved in art. Their friends were very much, they've gone through the school. And it was just the right thing at the right time. And it was the perfect thing for the corner, because, I mean, that corner, at one point in time, the Boston Globe described Glover's Corner as the armpit of Dorchester Ave. And now we have D-Bar, we have galleries, we have great restaurants. So
it's transformed the neighborhood.
Yeah, we try. We really try. I've had several businesses there over the years, and it's been it gets tough. It's we've had our rough times, but right now I only see positive things happening.
I understand that you don't charge the artist.
No, it's completely free. No, it's completely free.
That's a big financial sacrifice.
Yeah, I know, but I think at this point, for the health of the corner, I mean, I would rather not take any rent for the space or not, worry about these kinds of things if I can stabilize the corner. Because there was some problems. There was an AB project, and they took a lot of the parking spaces away, and we've lost the businesses. And I think right now what we have to do is we have to just like stabilize, uplift it. I mean, I would rather have a beautiful gallery in there than another convenience store or another cell phone store or a smoke shop. I mean, God bless everybody, to make their money and everything. But I really think that we can turn this around. And I think we can make beautiful things happen in the community. Sure, and we're working on it.
Yeah, you.
And I'll get my reward somewhere down the line. I don't know where, but I don't know. I only have positive ideas about this.
Wonderful. So, Mariko, are you an artist as well?
No, performing artist.
Performing artist.
Yeah, I do theater and stuff.
Very talented girl, woman.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in tune with art.
Yeah. So how did you know the artist that going to have or having the exhibition, Tsunami or?
Some of them are my personal contacts, and some of them were referred to me by other artists or musicians.
Over the past 3 years, Valerie, how many exhibitions have you done? How many artists from?
I would say like every other, over 20. But we had some great shows. Like we've had some really, we did a graffiti show. It was all artists that had spent time in jail for their graffiti crimes and their transformation into fine art. And that show was just so incredible. It was really beautiful. With the last collaboration we had with Mariko was the women's show, and she had a lot of, It was a
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but there was a lot of performances, musical performances, incredible art.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a really great show. just the having the chance we have a lot of emerging artists also. So to have the opportunity to show, these new artists, and so many of them, they've gone on to really do great things, and I'm happy that I have that opportunity.
Are most or all of those artists from Dorchester or Boston area?
We mix it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we mix it up because sometimes, like, we've had the Southern New England artist community do shows in the area, and that was great because it exposes the artist community in Dorchester to, they have a different way of thinking. It's just a group, and they constantly challenge each other and promote each other, and they do shows all over the place. But that was great because it got a lot of people from outside of the neighborhood into the neighborhood. And very, very talented artists. And I kind of feel like you can't just do the same thing all the time. You have to constantly do something new to keep it interesting. But we do show a lot of Dorchester artists all the time.
Good. Good. Marinko, if I'd asked a few more questions about the current exhibition. Like I mentioned, the name of the show, interesting. It's raised question because it's a combination of, I think, three biggest natural and man-made disaster that happened during the past, I guess, 3-4 years in our history.
So like I say, that's the title of the pieces, the artworks, but it raises awareness within the community. So not only we learn about what happened to these other places, Sandy, that too, but we have a chance to learn from what happened, and so so our community can be better prepared when something like that happens. So on March 23rd, that's the closing of the exhibition, we have a talk, disaster management, led by the Office of Emergency Management.
So it's wonderful. So it's more than an art show.
Yeah. We don't just leave you guys there. Yeah. We have a resolution. And on March 11th, this Monday after the auction on Saturday, we have a memorial service for
the
Japan.
victims.
The victims.
To a person who doesn't know much art, like me, whenever I think of art, go to auction, tend to be expensive, or it's
no, you're going to get a bargain.
Yeah.
There's like some 50 pieces, and we made the minimum bid low, so people can feel good about participating and contributing whatever they can for the cause. And we're selling like small stuff like postcards by the artist that is from like $1 and up.
And little buttons.
Yeah, little buttons like this. Also, we have a quilt making project. That's free. You get to write a message or create a design, and we'll make a quilt, and it will be hand delivered to the elementary school or organization in a disaster-affected area. So your message will be delivered.
I think that's the sweetest part of the exhibit is the quilt. I think that's really nice. Very very heartfelt.
There's also a quilt, a beautiful quilt made by someone who is a Nantucket basket maker. She's very good at making something meticulous. Right? So that's also on auction.
Nantucket basket is also.
Just the detail is unfathomable. I just can't. I'm not that talented.
So after the show ended on March 23rd, I imagine that you will have a few more exhibitions, a few more different kind of shows.
We're working on the next show right now. We're always like up for new ideas, so we're really looking forward to, like, right now I'm just focusing on this month, but like by the time May rolls around, we'll have another show up.
If an artist like to have a little exhibition,
call me.
Call you. Where can they call you?
They can call me 617-512-6775. Or they can email me owen_Valerie@hotmail.com.
Or they can also contact us, and we will connect the two of you. Yeah. And my last question, I think we run out of time. The name of the gallery is Hancock 309.
Right.
Is that the address?
That was, this is what's so funny is we're like slowly moving down the block because at first it was in 309 and then a miracle came, a very nice family that sells mani-pedi supply equipment wanted to rent the space. They wanted 305, but they really needed the big space, so I sacrificed the gallery and I gave it to them. So now I have the middle space. And a miracle happened, and a wonderful man that's running a tax service is interested in running that space, and now 299 is empty, so I'm going to be moving over.
Oh, see, like
okay.
But this is good because then we have a kitchen we can work with.
We can have a party all the time.
Wonderful. Yeah, thank you so much, Valerie.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Time went by fast.
Very fast,
Yeah.
And
So this
thank you so
Saturday-
much.
Saturday.
March
Thank you
9th.
so much for watching VATV. Please visit the Art Gallery, Hancock 309. And this Saturday, there will be a wonderful auction event. Please enjoy Valerie, enjoy Marinko, enjoy our Dorchester community.
6 p.m.
6
Come
p.m.
visit us.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.